beautiful, beautiful day. Although it is raining, you can hear it raining. So y'all, look, I'm gonna be doing readings in the car for a little bit, so once I get everything set up, I will be in a much suitable place so that we can have more of a harmonious, and you guys can see the cards. This is gonna be harmonious no matter what. It don't matter where I do it. But one thing I do know is it's not good to procrastinate and wait until you think that it's the right time. You know what I'm saying? When is the right time to move forward and make a move? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we have to make a move in an uncomfortable state, of mind, in an uncomfortable state in our bodies, you know what I'm saying, in our souls. But we make a move, and we constantly move because that is what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to continue to evolve in this world, and if you stay stagnated, then the energy around you stays stagnated, and we don't want that, right? So we're going to jump right into it. Let me tell you, this message is not for everybody. It may resonate, it may not resonate. I'm going to say this: every video that I've posted from 2019 are timeless, okay? These are the synchronicities that I'm talking about. If you click on one of my videos and it was a year ago, 2 years ago, and you are being called to listen to it, okay? There is a message there for you, okay? This ain't for play. This is, we're really in the field, okay? We're really the descendants of the Most High. We are really the descendants, and our lineage go back generations through generations through generations. And what we are doing now, we are procreating with the universe, and we are healing, okay? We are healing mass destruction that has been brought upon our lineages. So that is what we are doing, us chosen ones, us galactic beings, us healers, shaman. It's so many different spiritual, just like they have many of careers, there are many careers in spirituality that you have. You can be a warrior, you could be, a healer, you can be so many different things. You could be a spiritual analyst, you can be so many different things. I mean, I feel like it's something that I don't even know because I'm still learning, you know what I'm saying? So let's learn together. Let's tap into this energy and let's see what messages Source has for us. So as you see what the title is, right? Okay, doubt, fear-based relationships, okay? We are coming out of that, okay? So the collective that I am talking to, the chosen ones that I'm talking to, you are coming out of a phase, out of a place of doubt, fear, being denied, you know what I'm saying, being mistreated, misplaced, feeling misplaced. You were never misplaced, but you felt misplaced because of the things that others done. If that resonates, this message is for you, okay? I'm also being told to off top let you say so that you can know who I am, and that if you can know if this message is for you, you did not come from here, and you know that. You know what I'm saying? You've always felt that. I've said that many a times on my video about the chosen ones, okay? That's standing up and that's doing the work within, and promoting love, unconditional love, not just for people outside of you, but for all parties, including yourself, right? You first. So let me jump into it, right? Because I don't want to be running my mouth and talking, right? So, divinity. This card I had, because I do my cards, my own cards, and so divinity had came out for me the other day, and I was just called to go back to that today, and this is going to be a part of the message, okay? And so I'm going to show you this card. This is divinity, okay? This is the sign of, I'm going to actually read this to you, and it's going to tell you all about this, all right? So we got the rain going in the background. I hope that I'm speaking loud enough for you guys to hear. If not, just let me know, okay? So this is divinity, and it says, you are divine. And this message comes with a warning and a blessing. Drawing this card invites you to proceed with love over fear. No matter what your situation or relation, proceed only from a place of unconditional love, reverence, and understanding. Life is filled with choices. Make sure they are ones that respect all involved, including yourself. Meditate on this symbol when you want to connect with the unseen elemental beings for support, right? Because you have access to realms, two realms because there are many realms, okay? This is not the only plane, okay? This is the 3D. We also have the spiritual realms, okay? Spiritual laws, okay? So, let's see. So, symbol heptagram is what this is called, right? If you would like to screenshot it, meditate over it, for what the meaning is, for what it means, for and dive into, you know, the things that I'm talking about and reading about off of the book of the divinity, right? So it says the seven-pointed fairy star or heptagram is used as a symbol in modern magic. It has several names, including a fairy star, 11 star, and you could be seeing a number 11 or 1111, used to represent the world of fairies. It is believed this star is as important as the number 7. I could be talking to some life path number 7s. 7 is in various spiritual traditions of the world. It can also provide a bridge or portal to the Fae, F-A-E, an elemental kingdom of magic. It is not to be used recklessly or carelessly, okay? So we are coming into an inner knowing, okay? This has nothing to do with anything outside of you. We have entered into a place of an inner knowing, knowing that the things that we've been raised up on has not been true. And we see this going on around us, where our faith is being tested, where our spirituality is being tested, you know, our loyalty to ourselves are being tested, because we were all indoctrinated with trusting in someone else, okay? Now I'm going to break this down. I'm going to break this all down, so, you know, get comfortable, you know, get you some tea, get you some wine, get you a drink, whatever you want to get, however, but we're going to get into it, and we're going to talk about some real shit, okay? And we're going to break it down, because this is what we're supposed to do. Break it down. Just like the human anatomy in the body breaks down to every cell, to every particle of our body, of our being, as well as this earth, as well as the universe, we're going to break this shit down, and we're going to get into it, okay? So I was scrolling down, you know what I'm saying, on Instagram, and, you know, I'm channeling energy, and I'm like, you know, ancestor source, you know, I'm speaking, you know, within to the all, right? And like, what message? First, the divinity card came, and then I rolled past this poster, which I'm going to post it after I do the video, right? It's not going to be connected to the video, but it will be on, you know, when people post their pictures and stuff on YouTube, right? Nice. Let's stay from there. And I want to read this to you. It says, the Lord most wanted, the world's most wanted Caesar Borgia. So it's Cesare. Borgia is his last name. It's B as in boy, Orgia. Okay? He is the son of Pope Alexander. I was supposed to look that up and forgot. I believe it's the 5th of Rome. Okay, so what did he do? This is what he did. He posed for posing as Christ, which is a crime. To pose as Christ, right? It's a crime in the spiritual realm, right? You're breaking laws. They broke one of the biggest laws. You know what I'm saying? But it also was one of the most manipulated crimes that ever hit the world, okay? And that consumed and took over thousands and thousands of generations in minds, okay? So it says mental, this is what the crimes are. Mental terrorism, identity theft. The date of offense of Caesar Borgia, or Borgia, whatever the hell his name is. Y'all can look him up. I spelled it. Was 1792. Presently happening. Okay? It's still presently happening, right? For many shall come in my name, saying I am Christ, and shall deceive many. So, the verse in the Bible is Mark 13:6. Okay? So like I have spoke of many a times, I always say that use your discernment when you are coming to this channel, okay? You have to think for yourself. You have to do your own work. You have to, it's an inner knowing. We all have different perspectives. There are billions of different perspectives. We are not supposed to just have one way of thinking, okay? Because we live many different ways. People live many different ways, different lives, different understanding, different inner knowings, different religions, different spiritualities, all of that, right? So now that we know that we had been bamboozled, we have been bamboozled, and it's been going on for a long time. And so to the chosen ones that I'm speaking to, which will be very few, we now know that we were deceived, and that this lie has tainted and caused destruction upon our lineages. Okay? And so to the black sheep of the families, to the chosen ones, you know, this is what we've been having an internal fight about, okay? A spiritual fight about within ourselves, because we know that this shit ain't right. Before hearing this, before knowing the truth. We are in the age of Aquarius, where the truth is more disturbing than a lie, okay? We have been deceived, okay? Not only have we been deceived, but many of our relatives, of our parents, of our sisters and brothers, friends, okay? So dealing with them, because we have an inner knowing and we are truth tellers, we are truth seekers. And what we speak of, many don't connect with because of the indoctrination of society. We have been put in the forefront to purify our bloodline, our blood lineage, which goes back thousands and thousands of years, right? So we're going to get into what our ancestors, what your ancestors want us to do moving forward. You know, proceed with caution, but proceed. Continue to move, okay? I am a pusher. I am a mover. This is what I do. You know, this is what my calling is, you know, to speak and to help you understand and understand and overstand who you are, where we stand today and now, and what they cannot do any longer. They do not have the power, and we are not allowing them to tell us anything, because we have been, look at the rain, y'all. It's coming down hard. They like, look it. She talking about some shit. Let me get into the cards, y'all, because I can go on and on and on, okay? So I'm going to pull some of the sacred symbols, okay? We're going to leave divinity out because divinity already came out, okay? So let's shuffle. I'm shuffling, okay? And then no pre-shuffle. That one was, yeah, I don't even have to explain all that. So that's another thing too. I'm picking up on. Words. Don't get the words confused with how you feel. The chosen ones that I'm talking to, you're aware of what's going on. I'm talking to some chosen ones who has the knowledge of the spiritual, of universal laws. So you know when people speak, you understand that people are walking around, family members, your family, you know, your friends, they're walking around putting curse. They're cursing each other all day. They're cursing each other, saying different things like, you know, if a father or a mother tell their child, you gonna end up just like your father, you know, you ain't gonna be shit. Just saying things of that nature, and it's the continuance of, it's a generational curse that's continuing on. And this is where I come in at. This is where you come in at, okay? Where we are breaking generational curses, because we are putting the truth out there. We're letting them know that that's not right, and we're giving them true facts. And even though they may not understand it, we're still putting it out there. We're planting seeds, okay? We're planting seeds because there is a season of harvest, right? We go through cycles, okay? Don't think that a person cannot be awakened. Everybody awakened on their own terms and on their own time, okay? It's always spiritually divine. It spiritually and divinely happens. You know what I'm saying? Like for myself, it started 3 years ago in 2019. You know what I'm saying? So I could be talking to someone, and if it resonates, then this message is for you, where you started your spiritual journey, where something that was so traumatic happened. It woke you up. It opened your eyes. It opened your eyes to what was going on around you. It gave you more not understanding, but understanding. And you shit, your third eye was opened, okay? It's like you couldn't unsee it. You couldn't unsee what was going on, okay? You could not unsee what was going on. You were called. That's what I'm getting. They're saying you were called. Damn it. I'm dropping cards and stuff. You were called. You were the one that was called in your lineage to break generational curses. And so if you just started your awakening, if you've just started on your path, on your healing and like that, this message might not be for you, but you can listen, because you can learn something from those that has been on, even for 2 years, even for a year, because the process is extensive. The process is man, shrewd. I don't know what shrewd means. That's the word they're giving me. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, that's the trip. Time. So I could be talking to somebody that's 41 years old. You could be seeing the number 44. You could be seeing the number 1, 1, or 11, 11. Okay. I could be a name named Natalie is coming through. So Natalie, or Miguel. So if those names resonate with you, then this message is for you. It could be someone you know. It don't have to necessarily be, you. We got 5:04 on the clock, so you guys can look those numbers up. I'll constantly tell you guys to pay attention to the synchronicities around you. This is how the world, this is how universe, this is how creators speak to you, okay? So 41, time. It says release. Okay. Y'all just seen this card come out, right? It says, without delay, cut the cords to any unhealthy or toxic people, places, energy, habits, and beliefs. This is a time to stand in your truth without cutting anyone down in the process. Meditate on this when you want to be the spiritual warrior with love, honor, and compassion. Okay. The symbol is a Kirpan. So it's Kirpan. The Kirpan is a ceremonial dagger carried by baptized Sikhs. It's Sikhs if you want to look it up. It cuts through negative energy and upholds the saint soldier creed that devotes of the Sikh religion embrace. Okay. So Sikh. I wish I had another phone, because if I did, I would look that up. But if you guys want to look that up and see exactly, where that comes from, it's Sikh, religion, embrace. Okay. So time card came out. Okay. Let's see what other cards they have. Other messages do you have for the collective? Okay. Again, release. You are being called to release. Okay, all toxic relationships, all negative beliefs, all negative self-talk. Okay, you've been working on that. You've been procreating with the universe. Okay, that's what you've been doing. Nature, spirit, your ancestors are constantly sending you synchronicities, constantly sending you downloads, constantly sending you messages, guiding you, leading you along your path. Again, I'm going to say this, the book of Eli, the book of Eli, okay? Go watch that movie with Denzel Washington. The book of Eli is very transparent with what's going on within us right now as chosen ones that has made it to the level of being able to speak and teach to help people understand who we are and how we are not from here, but the connection that we have to the earth and the appreciation and the respect that we have from the universe for the works that we bestow upon the world and others, right? Earth. We are supported. You are supported, okay? You're supported with whatever decision that you make, okay? Yeah. You know, you may have had a hard upbringing. You may have had a really tough relationship, abusive relationship. You know what I'm saying? And along with the indoctrination of being lied to about who Christ truly is and not being told the truth and about you being Christ. You are Christ, Christ-like, Christ conscious, okay? You have to understand, Christ conscious. You can move mountains. You can part seas, okay? I don't have to go down the line and explain about the fictitious information that's been put out there about the sea. Actually, it's a metaphor. But that's how much power we have. We have so much power, as much as power as the sea has, the ocean, okay? So, let me pull one more card from the Oracle deck. Natalie. Okay, so if anybody knows somebody named Natalie, this message can resonate. Or if your name is Natalie, if your name starts with an L, that could be your middle name. It could be your first name. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Ancestors. Okay, what is this? Okay, so safe travels and protection came out. Safe travels and protection came out, okay? So let me break this down. What I'm being shown. Safe travels, like I said earlier, proceed with cautions, but continue to move forward, okay? Your moves, damn it, I'm sorry, y'all. It's gonna go off, hold on. Your moves, your creation, you know, what you are coming into. I am talking to some healers, okay? You have a story inside of you to tell, okay? You may have been thinking about writing a book, you know, something short, something very, you know, invasive, something that you could put out just to get your feet wet. You know what I'm saying? To see, you know, not to see how the world is going to respond from it, but to get yourself, to prepare yourself into, how can I say it? To start practicing, putting mini books out, putting information out, you know, procreating with the world, with the people, you know, engaging, you know what I'm saying? And it's not so much as engaging, it's more so not being afraid to put your work out, not feeling like, oh, I gotta have this, I gotta have this set up, this gotta be right, and you know what I'm saying, and all of this. No, when is the right time? You may not have everything. You see, I'm sitting in the car recording to get this message out. You know what I'm saying? I felt it in my soul. It's time to speak. It's time to put it out there. However you got to get it out there, get it out there. It don't matter how it look. It's the message, okay? It's the message. It doesn't matter what it look like, what the background, with the setup. No, you will get that. It's going to come together, okay? So, safe travels. You're protected along the way. You don't have to live in a fear-based mindset, you know, and I want you to understand that along the path, you're going to have those days where insecurities are going to come in, but you have to call them out, okay? Something that I have learned recently, I was watching Billy Carson, and he was saying that you are supposed to command, okay? We are supposed to command because of our spiritual rank, because of who we are, right? We command, okay? It's not a asking another entity for something thinking that you're going to get it. Okay, what about all of those that pray for a home, pray for a car and never get it? What about those that's living on the street, pray for shelter, they never get it? Okay, they don't get it. They don't get it by just by praying. It's not like it just appears. If it happened, it was supposed to happen. It divinely happens. You know what I'm saying? Not because they prayed to an entity or entities outside of them, but when you come from a place and an inner knowing, and you know who you are, and you know the power that's behind you, that's within you, then you speak. You speak as such. You speak as a divine being. You speak as a galactic being because of the power that you know you hold. So you command. I command. You know, I command that I learn self-love. I command that I understand the world for what it is. You command those things, and so it shall happen. Okay? That's how much power we have. I feel like it's so much it's so much trauma in our DNA, in our biological makeup. It's so much trauma from past lives that has not been healed. You know what I'm saying? And of course, you know, the mitochondria in a woman, everything comes through a woman. So everything that's happened through each lineage has come through us, through my mother, through her mother, through her mother, her mother. And it doesn't, now the chosen ones today in 2023, we are healing those wounds. We are healing those wounds for our family, for our, you know what I'm saying? So that's why we are being called to understand and to have different perspectives and to love unconditionally, but ourselves first, because those that don't get it, we can't make them. You can't beat it in somebody's head. Either you get it or you don't. Either it's for you or it's not. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into the reading, y'all. We got the Hangman that came out. The Hangman came out. Okay. The Six of Swords. The Five of Wands. So we got the Six of Swords, which is a young lady with swords in her backpack, and she's climbing up a mountain. Okay. We got the Five of Swords. Okay. Which shows a woman walking away with two swords. It's lightning in the back, and then it's three swords on the ground. Okay. So the Hangman, the Six of Swords, and the Five of Swords. You stepped out. You've already stepped out. I'm not talking to no rookies, okay? I ain't talking to no rookies, okay? You've been climbing this mountain for quite a while, okay? 3 to 6 years. It's been 3 to 6 years since you've been on your spiritual journey, okay? If that resonates, I'm talking to you, okay? You've walked away from old patterns. You've walked away from negative self-talk. Even though it seeps in every once in a while, that is normal for it to happen because of how far back the destruction has been, you know, in your bloodline, in your blood lineage, for as long as it's been since, you know, the abuse, you know, the pain. It's clearing out. On this picture of the Five of Swords, it's raining and it's thunder in the back. all that you walking away from is now being restored. Even those that don't get it, even those that don't understand you, you know, it's been rough, okay, these past couple of weeks, 3-4 weeks. It's been rough because you've been have to make decisions based on how your gut feel. And this is something that's new. So it's kind of like you've been real edgy, like, you know, like you've been real, like, rigid. You know what I'm saying? But you continue to walk. You know what I'm saying? Although it's like, they're showing me it's almost as if you're walking away and inside you just see mass destruction, but in your mind, you like, there's people there that I love. There's people there that's going to, you know, be affected by this mass awakening, this destruction that's coming. And it's not just destruction. Let me say this. Okay, when I say destruction, I'm talking about those that are choosing not to do the work. Those that's choosing to stay stagnated. Those that's choosing to not see the truth when they've gotten many of callings, many you know, near death experiences, you know, been pre-warned by source, you know, because of they didn't have a sickness. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking to somebody. You know what I'm saying? You're looking back, and I mean, it's a bittersweet. You know what I'm saying? It's almost as if you're grieving. You know what I'm saying? Because you like, damn, if I could, I would take them all with me, but you can't. And you've been told that personally by your team. You know what I'm saying? By your spiritual team, you know? And no, you didn't listen at first. You kept going around. You kept, indulging in these things. You kept this lack mind state because, even though you knew better, even though you knew that it was more, you still, when you were around these people, when you had to interact with these jobs, you still stayed in that lack state of mind because you didn't want to make them feel anyway, because your heart, because you knew that they were sick. You know that they're sick. You see it. You know what I'm saying? You feel it, and you know now that there is nothing that you can do. So I'm speaking to some chosen ones, and this is, if it resonates, that now you're like, you know what? What I can do is get my shit together, get myself right, and I don't hear my inner self saying that I can't go back and help. But first, I have to get myself together. First, I have to get my mind right. That might look like you leaving and disappearing for a month, for 30 days. That's what I just did. I left. Y'all, I left. Okay? I didn't have a dime to my motherfucking name. I had $160 and I hit my brother. And I'm going to tell the truth. I'm going to tell my story. I hit my brother and I said, I got to go. Okay? I'm in Cali. I'm in California. And I'm just sitting there. I got my daughter in the car, and I didn't want to go back. I didn't want to go back. I had an appointment somewhere, and it was about an hour away from where I'm from, where I'm from. And from there, shit, the next was LA. And I'm like, I literally stayed out there for 2 days. I could have came back, and I didn't want to. I just didn't want to. Everything in me, I just didn't want to, and I left. I was out there for 30 days, y'all. I slept in my car. Ow, my neck. Oh, I be messing my neck hurt. I don't know why, but when I be moving a certain way, oh my goodness. Whew, I heard it. Excuse me, y'all. I left, and I was out there for 30 days, okay? I went through a real awakening, and I've been going through it. It never ends. It never stops. We're always, the veils is being lifted, okay? Our eyes is constantly, because it's so much, pain in our lineage, that it's so many veils. And so every time the truth, and you understand it from a different perspective, the veils lift up. Your understanding get broader. You know what I'm saying? You see things more clear. You know what I'm saying? You even may not even, want to speak at times, because it ain't gonna benefit anything, because they not gonna listen. You know what I'm saying? And you understand that, you understand that now. You know what I'm saying? And so let me get back to this, because I feel like I'm all over the place. I'm sorry, you guys. So I left. I was gone for 30 days. I slept in my car. I rented rooms. I had my daughter with me, but I was at peace. It was so peaceful. Okay? And this is something that I have to write about, because I'm a totally different person. When they say that if you practice something for 30 days, that it can become a regular routine, that is very true. Because I'm sitting here watching myself from my higher self, and I'm seeing the progress, the change within myself, the understanding, and the unconditional love that I now have for myself. No longer will I allow myself to be in places that I'm not accepted. No longer, why do I need to be? I'm wasting my time. I need to go where I'm heard. I need to go where they are that understand me. I need to go where my people are. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's time for me to be safe and protected. You know what I'm saying? Protecting myself. You know what I'm saying? So let me get off of me, right? So yeah, so you most definitely could have went through something like that. That's why I'm telling that story, where you just shit, turned your phone off, blocked some people, quit the job, just got up and left. It was time to fucking leave. Okay, so we got the 6 of swords. We got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we got a lot of swords, okay, on the board. You know what I'm saying? And that is, that can signify, you inside having, you're putting things in perspective within yourself first, okay? Those are what the swords are representing and what they're showing me, okay? You're taking what you do have, and you're moving on. Like, you're moving forward. You know what I'm saying? You're taking what you do have and you're moving forward. Those swords are going to save your life. Those swords are going to be a story for a young woman that went through abuse. Those swords are going to be for a young man that didn't have a father, okay? You've gotten your swords, and you've sharpened them. You've opened up to love. You've opened your heart up to love again. And the love is you loving yourself, is what I'm being shown. You are heavenly guarded. Heavenly guarded. Heavily. Heavily. Okay? Heavy. Guarded. The Queen of Swords. Another sword. You're not doing no... Look it. You're not doing no playing. The 7 of Swords, okay? It's a lady. Damn, I'm so mad. I don't understand, like, the lighting here, why it's so dim. But it's a woman with a sword in her arm, and she has a crown on her head, because you know who you are now, okay? So I'm really getting, like, enjoy the rest of the year. Enjoy the rest of the year. If you've been feeling this inside, then this is a confirmation that the hard work is over. Yes, you're going to have to get back in position, because we are, in a spiritual warfare. And we are in a war here on earth, too, in the 3D, because things are constantly being sent our way. We're being tested all the time, okay? We're being tested all the time to see what it is that we need to work on inside, right? So take nothing personal, okay, is what I'm hearing. Take nothing personal, but you now know that, okay? I'm talking to a boss, you know what I'm saying? You making executive decisions, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to your life, all right? You're literally walking with the eye of source as a badge, okay? Like, you're getting information directly from the universe, okay? About who's who. You know when, if they're sick. You know if they're sick with confusion, with hate, with jealousy, envy. You automatically see it. You automatically see it and know to put your shield up, okay? You now know that you are a warrior of the cosmics, okay? It's what they just said. Okay? Stop playing with it. Okay? Stop playing with them, okay? This could be divine or masculine. Flip or flop it, okay? You now know, okay? The three of hearts. Wait, I'm sorry, the three of swords. I said that's because I seen a heart. The three of swords came out, okay? The three of swords is a woman, and this can be male or female, okay? There's no gender, okay? There's no gender in the spiritual realm, y'all, okay? Gender does not matter, okay? That was created by man. That's why it's confusing when it comes to that type of kind of thing, okay? The three of swords came out, and it's three swords in the heart, okay? But what I'm getting from this three of swords is your heart is no longer in, let me see, because I want to make sure I communicate this how they're showing me. You've healed your heart and accepted things for what they are outside of you, knowing that you have no control over what's outside of you. And although you want to, if you can, if you could, you would take everybody with you that you love. You know what I'm saying? And say, look look, let me show y'all that this is real. That what the synchronicities, the information that I'm getting, the wisdom, you know, the things that I'm going through are supernatural. Like, these things are things that people would never believe if they are not vibrating at that level, if they don't have that understanding about themselves, if they don't know the truth, if they've been lied to. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, you know what? I have to cut my losses, and I have to cut you. I have to let you go. This is what I'm getting from the three of swords. Real talk. This is what you're feeling. You know, it's like I see you taking a deep breath, and you like, you know, I tried and I tried. I said all that I can say, and I'm out of words. I don't have the energy anymore. And I'm not going to sit around and watch my loved ones, the people that I love, or I'm not going to stay at this job when I know that this is not something that is truly in my heart, and that's making me feel alive. That's helping me evolve. Like, this is not my calling. This is not what it is. So you've came to terms, you know what I'm saying, with who you are, who they are, and walking and moving forward. Okay? You're a chain breaker. Let's get a couple of more cards out. You're a chain breaker. You're a fucking chain breaker, okay? This is the star card that just came out, y'all. I'm so mad. I don't got no light. I want to show y'all this card. Something. I don't got no light in here. So this, I got to pick the phone up, y'all. Okay, the star card just came out. Y'all just heard me shuffle them cards. I said you are a chain breaker before it even came out. Okay? You are not from here. You are a galactic being. You have came here to have a human experience, okay? But you have also came here to heal generational curses that has been brought upon your lineage. And you know this. You know, because you see the evilness. You see the entities that's frickling these people around you. You see it in their eyes. You feel it in their energy. Okay? You're not going based on what they're saying and what's coming out their fucking mouth. You going based off of energy, because now you're at a higher frequency. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to go talk. You ain't got to go speak to nobody. You could just, it radiates from them. It radiates from them. And the information automatically comes to you. You know when they're sick. You know when they are sick. You know when they are going and living out of fear, doubt. You know when it has been, you know when it has been someone who has been mental, when someone has had, you know when the person is mental, I'm sorry, let me calm down. You know when these crimes have been committed against someone and that they're embodying these um, crimes that has been committed against them, and they're traumatized with these things, the mental terrorism, the identity death. Okay, you know, you know this. You see it on them. You smell it on them. Okay, but not only do you smell it on them, they smell the stardust on your ass too. And that's why they look at you like that. That's why they come with confusion. That's why they come to have negative conversations, because they want to bring you into their frequency. But see, you already know. And you can still get in there with them. You can still communicate with them. You can still get in there and get in the ring with them, because you now know the calling on your life. And you now know your placement in this universe. You know. Y'all, look at this star card came out. I can't make this shit up, y'all. Okay? I can't. I really can't. I'm going to have to get me something, y'all, for the card where I can put it up and I can like set the camera up, because I be having it on my dashboard. So that's why y'all can't see me, right? But I really be wanting y'all to see these cards that be coming out. Okay? I want you guys to understand something. That this world is not what it seems. And it's not what they said it is. Okay? But you know. But those that are new on their path and their healing, continue to go. You're gonna have some hard ass days. I'm talking about, it's gonna be tough. And they're gonna try to make you give up. They're gonna go against you. Everybody's gonna turn on you and go against you. That's just what it is when you were chosen one. Okay? They're not gonna agree with you. Everybody's not. It's gonna be more that don't agree with you than they do. Find your community. You know what I'm saying? Find your community. You know, we got Brother Rod Hayes. We got Billy Carson. We got 19 Keys. We got those out there that the universe put out there to help us. You know what I'm saying? Understand. Because some of us don't have the means, to do, the research, or even have the maybe the I don't want to say knowledge, but maybe you're not articulate, or you can't read, or maybe you can't spell, whatever the case may be. There's a way that source get through to you, though. There's a way that you'll be able to get that book done. There's a way that you'll be able to, get those poems out there. There's a way that you'll be able to become a public speaker. You know what I'm saying? There's a way that you'll be able to get into that youth, outreach program to help the community, the kids, the children. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to put the phone back down because I have to finish shuffling, okay? But you are the star. Yes, you are. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Oh, that card came out. Look at the Nine of Cups. Abundance. Abundance, you guys. The Nine of Cups, y'all. Look. The Nine of Cups came out. You see her sitting back, looking. What did I say earlier with all them swords? All of those swords, man, you was sharpening them. You know what I'm saying? You know how, I don't know what it's called, but it's a wheel that they use to sharpen the swords. And, I really like knives. But they have this wheel that sharpen the swords, and it's like you've been in hermit mode, and that's what you've been doing. And now you're sitting back like, what am I gonna do now? What's next? But you have so many things that you want to do. It's time to get out there. It's time to put it out there. Okay, we're creating, by way of you putting out there what you've went through for these past 3 to 6 years. Now you are living in your purpose, and it's so, how can I say it? It is very self-healing, because now you're living in your true state from your higher self, okay? So you need to be proud of yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't talking to nobody that's, this message ain't for you, even if you on the beginning of your of your healing, you know, your shadow work, dark night of the soul. Even if this is the beginning and you just started a month ago or 6 months ago or whatever the case may, any progress is good progress. But even if you have just started or been on it for 3 or 6 years, I'm not talking to nobody that's doubting themselves. I'm not talking to nobody that's living in a fear, lack state of mind. I'm not. Because you know who the fuck you are. And if you just started, you started because it immediately came to you about who the fuck you are. And it blew your mind. It blew your mind, but it gave you a sense of security because then you felt like you were at home inside of here. Then you felt like you were at home inside of here. If you never did, and it's been times when you haven't, coming up as a child, 16, 17, 13, 14, they showing me, well, you didn't feel right in here. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't comfortable in here because you didn't know. It was fickle. It was rigid because of what was said to you, because what was brought to you, because of what you seen, because of what you heard. Not understanding what was coming, what it was. You didn't understand at the time. You didn't understand when you was a child, when you was a teenager. You understood from a different perspective than you do now versus being 18, 20, 19, 34, 35, 74, 36. Yeah, 74. I'm all, yeah, 74. Shit, I remember I was going to school. When I went to school to get my GED, it was a guy in there that was fucking 79 years old. He was 79 years old, y'all, getting his high school diploma. I seen that shit. What pushed this man to, and he was determined, and had got his first apartment. That's when I was working at the reentry success center. I was working at the reentry success, and we would help people, you know, jobs and places, whatever they needed help with, you know, as far as getting their lives back on track. But yeah, that man was, yes, he could barely walk, barely see, but he did that. And I feel like I seen that for a reason. And it's things that you've seen. It's things that you've seen and you like that made you think bigger. It gave you a like, okay, well, if this is going on versus what I've seen been brought up on, then anything is possible. A lot of the shit that they've been telling me ain't true. Okay, let's get some more cards on here, okay? That's what we came here for, to talk about this shit. Right? Talk about it, baby. The Hierophant. We got the Hierophant that came out. Okay? Did I not just say? I said, find your community, but also your tribe. It might not look like a blood relative, but they are coming in. You are going to meet wonderful people if you have not already started meeting wonderful people. Once you walked away and want to go do self-discovery, people just coming left and right. You like, well, damn, they cool. You might have went to another city, another state. You might have went to another job. And you like, well, damn, people are being real because you are on your life purpose. You are moving forward. You are no longer, you know, willing to move in energies that does not uphold who you truly are. You can't stay in that energy. It doesn't feel right. It's uncomfortable. You're not living in your own old self. This is a new you. You have been divinely created all over again. You have been reborn. Okay? There are people that's coming in. If you feel this path, it gets lonely. It does. But you are never alone. You were never alone. That's what they wanted you to believe. They wanted you to believe that you had to go seek outside of yourself in order to find self-validation. No, the fuck you don't. That's false. There are people on this earth like myself that will love you and don't need to know your past. Don't need to know anything. I'll know who you are. I'll know if you are connected to who I'm connected to. If we are connected to each other, rather say. Better say. Okay? The love, you will be embraced by many. Okay? Get out there. Put that book out there. Speak. If you have a platform, I could be talking to some people that have a YouTube channel. You have a platform. You know what I'm saying? You could be a motivational speaker. You know, you could do poems. You know, get up on stage and do poems. Okay? I'm speaking to you. Okay? You will be embraced. And you know that because you know that you have something special inside of you. You know that you are special. Okay? So let's keep going. Let go. I gotta keep picking that camera up, but hey, do what you gotta do. I'm gonna pull 2 more cards out of here, and then we're gonna move on to the messages from Ancestor. Let's see what Ancestors got to say for you guys. Not for you, but to you. Okay, I got 2 cards that came out, like I said. Okay, the 8 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. They are looking. It's a trip because duality is real, okay? Duality is a universal law, okay? As above, so below, as within, so without, okay? So the 8 of Swords and the 5 of Wands shows, the 8 of Swords shows someone with their eyes bound. Their arms is bound. She has a sword in her hand, and she got 6 swords around her. So that's 7 swords, okay? And this 5 of Wands, if you can see, the 5 of Wands is 2 people standing, two females standing back to back. And it's the Wands, right? 5 of Wands. So what I'm getting from this is, I'm not going to keep explaining the cards either, y'all. If y'all watch tarot, then you should fucking know what the hell it is. If you don't, go look the card up. You need to learn. Anyways. So the 8 of Swords. So basically, you've look it. This is deep, okay? That they showing me. I gotta make sure I say it right. You freed yourself from bondage. You freed your lineage. You freed your lineage. You've cleared up a lot of karmic energy in your lineage from just healing yourself. From just healing yourself, y'all. It ain't this big ass, oh, I gotta go and, you know what I'm saying? I gotta go and pray. I gotta go and get a seance. I gotta go get it ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go get what does they call it? Exorcism. I gotta go get prayed over. No, the fuck you do not. Okay? You freed yourself. And you're gonna tell your story just like me. And it's gonna sound so cliche to them because they were told that you gotta climb a mountain part of fucking sea in order to even be at the door of the Most High. And it's a fucking lie. Okay? And this is why now the grief has turned into fire within you. The grief have turned into fire because now you know that it didn't take all that. It was actually quite simple. I needed to heal myself. I needed to get to the root of things within myself, and I'm still healing. I'm still moving forward, but I can see clearer. Okay? So you walking away, you like, I'm not turning my back on you. I'm not turning my back on y'all. I still love you all. I'm not turning my back on anybody, but I have to be honest with myself about my process to get into who I am. I can't lie to myself about what we all was lied to about versus what I've experienced inside, the inner knowing. Okay? So you have cut, you are no longer in bondage, okay? But those that are in bondage feel some type of kind of way. You know what I'm saying? It's an envy, it's jealousy, it's anger, and it's going to show even more. It's going to be, the energy is going to be even louder because of what we're going through in the world, because of the world moving and quantum fields. You know what I'm saying? We've moved to a whole nother dimension. We're seeing orbs and shit in different planets in the universe. You know what I'm saying? We got supernatural shit happening right in front of our face. The skies is red, bloodshot red. You know what I'm saying? What does that mean? What it means is it's something greater happening for a greater purpose and for a greater calling, and you are connected to it. And that's why you were called to see those things. That's why when you look in the sky, I could be talking to some Tauruses, some Sagittarius, some Capricorns, and some Libras, okay? And I'm also talking to some narcissists, all right, that's not feeling what the fuck I'm saying, but I don't care. Okay, cross watchers, I don't care. I'm going to tell it how it is. If you don't agree, go to another channel. You ain't got to agree with me. We can agree to disagree. I ain't going to even get in bed with you on that. You know what I'm saying? You believe what you want to believe. I don't believe in shit. I know. I go off of what I know, an inner knowing. I don't say shit that I don't know. I have to know facts, okay? And I have a direct connection to source. Okay, so this line is clear. Okay, it's protected. We're good. All right, over here on this channel. If you ain't good, move around. So let me keep going. I get to talking shit and be going on and on and on and on. Once again, if you made it this far, thank you so much. How long have we been on here? Oh, almost for about 61 minutes, y'all. So let's break it down, and we're gonna see what we're gonna draw it back, the energy, draw it back, y'all. But no, so if anybody knows any platforms where you can put your story out there, I have been looking for platforms like that, so you can like put it down below, you know, each one teach one. Like I wanted to, like, you know, tell my story. I'm also writing a book, and I'm doing many other things, but like, you know, all of those things, like I would love to co-create with, you know, like-minded individuals. So if you know anybody that has platforms, that has a wide a broad audience, please let me know, and I'm willing to go on there and speak and talk and get more in depth about, you know, my process, my healing and everything. I feel like, you know, you all should also, you know, look into doing that, you know, because your story is going to change some lives, okay? Your story is going to awaken many, you know what I'm saying? So, and help heal this world, you know what I'm saying? Help heal the pain that we, you know, that was brought upon us. So, let's see. And so, what other messages do you have? What is they loud? That was too many. This one came out. Healer. I'm picking this up so y'all can see it. Healer. Like I said, I'm talking to some healers. Okay. I'm not gonna, if I do read one of these cards, I'm gonna see which one I'm drawn to read. So just talking to some healers. I'm telling you, you are a healer, baby. Okay, you've healed yourself. You've mastered many of things that you've came here for already. Okay, cycles. What did I fucking say? I cannot make it up. You just seen me. Cycles. Damn. Sorry, y'all. Just stay with me, y'all. I'm gonna get my setup together. Okay. Cycles, y'all. You have completed cycles. Did I not say this earlier? I just look at the moon. I'm talking to some galactic beings that's connected to the moon energy, okay? You know that this world feed off of us. You understand that now, that they feed off of us and project things into our minds, and our energy is what keep this motherfucker afloat. But you no longer give to them, okay? You could give directly to source and your ancestors. That's it, okay? That's who you are submissive to. That's who you submit to. You do not submit to man. That's who I'm talking to. So if that resonates, I'm talking to you. Okay? Liberation. You've been liberated. Your lineage's been liberated. Continue to heal. Continue to love. 1. Didn't I say earlier that 1 was significant? Okay, I am being called to read this card, and I'm going to read it. But 4 is significant. You could have been seeing a number 4. You could have been seeing a number 9 as they're showing me. Okay. Nana Buckle, seasons. Tilbu, feeling safe. Okay. You're feeling safe inside now. Didn't I say that earlier? You are feeling safe inside now, okay? I'm gonna stop with the pulling because I do want to read. I want to read this card right here, Mama Boko. I want them to fall. Let me put them right there. Y'all, thank you if you made it this far, okay? Thank you so much for, you know, watching my videos, for listening to me speak. I appreciate you guys. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate for anyone who supports the channel by donating. I don't ask for you guys to do it, but it do help. Any proceeds will be going towards the channel just to, you know, have a better whatever. But I'm good for right now. Keep it a stat. And I'm good until it get good. Until it get greater. I'm good until it get greater. Okay, so Mama Buck you is let me see. So Mama Buck you, let me show y'all the card so y'all can see what it look like, because ain't nothing like, you gotta see shit. Just like they made that damn picture of what's his name? Caesar Borgia, and said it was Jesus. Every time you think about Jesus, you see a white man with hair, right? And this is how they imprint shit in your mind. I don't see the motherfucker no more. I don't see nothing, right? You can feel however you want to feel. This is my channel. I can say what I want to say. And if I know, and that's how I feel, it's okay for me to feel like that. You don't have to agree. So Mama Buck come out, right? You see? The number 1 can, so this is Mama Buck you. So I'm going to read it to you because I'm being called to read that. Okay. So it says, Goddess of Seasons, Benin. She's Benin. Temple of There's Hold Guardians. Let me turn. I want to turn my car on. It's alright. I'm not going to turn it on. Okay. Temple of There Holds Guardians. Her element is air. Okay, it says Nanu Boko is the most high supreme being, primordial mother, grandmother of all of the Orishas, deities, and Dahamis, wise women, herbalist, and healer. You have entered a new cycle that is very old. Let me tell you, I did not know. I have read this card before, but you see how it come out. Do you guys see how it just keep coming and flowing? We are a constant flow. We are flow. We flow like the ocean, like the air, like the wind. Like we flow, okay? Just like this reading. It's going to all come together. Okay? Let me keep going because I've been getting damn. Okay. Trust in divine timing. Don't be in such a hurry. Enjoy yourself right now, y'all. It's the end of the year. Well, at least that's what we told. But it's the ending of a cycle, which is true. This is true. This is a fact. It's the ending of a cycle. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. Let your hair down. Kick back. Harvest is coming in. Yeah, you might have to get up and go to work and whatever you got to do to take care of your family. I'm not saying stop, but enjoy, calm down, silence your mind. You know what I'm saying? Relax your mind, relax your body. Get in You know, exercise. Do things for you that makes you happy. Love you. Put some loving on yourself. Unconditionally. Okay? Because we coming into a new season and they're going to need to smell this on us. They're going to need to smell us so they can know. They can come however they want to come. But we'll command their ass down, away, and send them on their motherfucking way. And keep it pushing. But when they come into contact with us, chosen ones, us healers, wise women, wise men, when they come into contact with us, we're going to teach them something. Whether if it be one sentence, one conversation, a word, a feeling, we're going to put that energy out. Now no longer are they projecting on us who we are. Now we're projecting on them who we are and what it's going to be and what we're going into. It's going to get worse before it get better. But we're getting better so that we'll be able to sustain and uphold and be rooted and be able to deal with the shit that's coming. Okay? So let me keep going. You have entered a new cycle that is very old. Allow yourself to become present. Trust in divine timing. Don't be in such a hurry. There are no shortcuts here. There ain't no shortcuts. You can't shortcut on this shit. It ain't no shortcut. This shit is real. You are ready for a new beginning. You are in our You are in or entering a new season that will force you to evolve. This is a time of major transition. You are not stuck. You are not holding on to old patterns. Change can be terrifying. Allow yourself to be mentored. Okay? Call on your descendants. Call on them. The ones that have love. The ones that had supported you. The ones that have fought for you to be here today. Because this is a beautiful time to be in right now. When you choose a new path, you are ripe for self-sabotage. A commitment test from the universe may pop up to delay this new pathway. Stay the course. Your time is now. Oh, you tell me that ain't powerful. Goddess declaration. I am limitless. I am limitless. You need to, you need to do some affirmations. You need to do some affirmations. Okay? And say them daily. If you have daughters, get some affirmations, send them to their phones, and you guys read them off together. Okay? It's time to start reconstructing the mind. It's time to start reconstructing your subconscious. Putting new ideas, new feelings, new emotions, new things in them. Because now you know what it is. You know. You're not explaining yourself and don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You know. Okay? You ain't got to say, well, I believe. You're not even speaking like that. You might slip out. But you're like, well, hold on. Let me take that back. I know. Well, how do you know? Well, let me tell you how I know. I know because I'm connected to source, because I'm a cosmic being, because I have Christ, because I am connected to Christ and I have Christ conscious. That's how I know. That's how I know. Because of experience. Because of me overcoming, me moving mountains, me parting seas. Me having visions. Me doing the very things that this world shunned upon. And made my lineage, my ancestors frown upon. And tricked them into thinking that my true state was a lie. And that it was hatred. And that it was pain. And that it was lies and envy and jealousy and corrupt. Nah, that ain't who we are. So you're feeling safe. Okay? So we're going to get a message from Source, okay? And we're going to get out of here. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all so much. Y'all don't even know. Okay? And I'm hungry. Let me see. Oh, thank you for coming to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth, y'all. Okay, we're shit. What we aim? We aiming towards. We aiming for the motherfucking star. We going past the dome. You know what I'm saying? This mother. Who is that? So let's get a message from Source. I'm hearing 2 messages from Source. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm thanking myself. I'm thanking Source within, okay? I'm not talking to no entities outside of me. I'm not talking to nothing outside of me. I'm talking to me. I'm grateful. I'm very gratitude. I show gratitude towards what created me, okay? Towards the world. The world, which is a part of me. That's what make up my physical, biologic. I can't even say the word right, y'all. Y'all know what I mean. It's gonna be a long one, huh? So this is gonna be the ending messages from Source. Let's see what messages Source have to leave with you guys. It's crazy. Them 2 cards came out. No, that was 3. So we got balance. 3 cards came out. So the wizard. I could be talking to some wizards. So the wizard, I love you. Future love letter. Didn't I say that I'm talking to some writers? Okay. You need to write a letter to yourself. Continue to write, and those continue to write. Just write. You know, if you're feeling something, if a message come through, you know, write it down. You know what I'm saying? Just start documenting things, because in the future when you read it, you're gonna be like, whoa. Compassion. So let me pick this up because I want you guys to see the 3 cards that came out. And I'm gonna read only one of them. I might read 10. I'm sorry, y'all. Just bear with me, y'all. Okay. Let me see, because I put in the light. So these are the cards that came out. Balance, I love you, which is the love letter. You see how she's looking in the mirror at herself, and she got the pen and the paper, and she's writing. She's procreating with Source. Okay? That's what she's doing. Okay? Balance. You know, get out in nature. You know, man, you know, bring peace into your life, because you've done the work and you deserve it. Okay? Anybody that's not on that, they gotta go. They gotta go. So I'm gonna read future love letter, and I'm gonna pull one more card because 3 cards came out, right? Which I believe that those cards were supposed to come out. Sorry, fuck that. Pull it back. I know that them cards were supposed to come out because they went with everything we've been speaking of, right? Let me see. Future self. Be patient with me. Like Source is patient with you. Let me see. I'm going to make me something to eat. I am so hungry, you guys. So hungry. Where is she? Let me see. Okay, that's going to be on page 72. 72 could be significant to somebody. Parent could have passed a 72. Parent could have passed at 93, 94. So if that resonates with you, then this message is for you. Those came through fast. Okay, so future love self, okay? You can barely see it. Y'all know, y'all. Anyway, so it says future love letter. It says, I love you. I am incredibly lucky to have plenty of money to spare. Imagine every moment that your future self is looking. Now, this is the message from Source, right? Okay. Imagine every moment that your future self is looking at your present moment and saying, yes, you got this. Don't give up. Something amazing is right around the corner. Well, that's exactly what they're doing. And you can bet that your future self is already smiling, smiling as you pull this card. This card holds a mirror with a journal placed on top. You see an opportunity to bring yourself some clarity, and you are encouraged to write as that future self. When this card appears, it reminds you to write a letter of encouragement from your future self to to journey deeply. Yeah, to journey. I think it's supposed to say journal. To journey deeply. Write a letter to yourself from 5 years in the future, 15 years in the future, and 25 years in the future. This card emerges at a time when you are ready to pause and reflect on what the mirror has shown up to this point in time. Up until this point in time, okay? Crystal pairing, jade, okay? So you might resonate with jade, like the stone jade. You might have a jade. I don't know if it resonate, okay? But this is real future love, okay? I'm going to pull one more. I got to. One more, and I'm going to let y'all go because we've been here for a minute, okay? What other messages do you have? This is message from Source, y'all. This is the end of the reading. I love you guys, okay? If this resonated, please like, share, and subscribe. If it's someone that it can help, you know, share it with them, right? Each one teach one. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? If you ever want to contact me for a reading, you can go in my description box and on another video, because I haven't been putting all that in, y'all, because I just been doing everything on my phone, and I just haven't. I gotta get everything together. It's gonna be right. Just work with me. Let me see. Stability. So stability come out, and I'm going to show you guys that cards. And he is 28. Let me see. 28. There we go. Okay, so let me show you guys the card so you guys can see it. Okay, stability came out. Okay, let me make sure. Sky, stability. Let me see, can I? There we go. Stability. See him sitting there? Okay, so I'm going to read it. This message is from Source, and this will be the last one that I read. I love you guys, okay? I love y'all so much. And just know that you are loved in the cosmos and beyond this world. And if anybody that, you know, fuck them. They feel some type of kind of way about who you are, fuck them. Let's keep going. Stability is an obvious foundation of Sarkis' throne. He sits with pride and confidence, knowing he has the support of Serene Uwa. He gives out inspiration to others, encouraging them to believe in themselves. Under his robe, you see glimpses of silver armor, as he must always be prepared. You tell me that doesn't go with everything I've been talking about, y'all. You tell me that. What? He carries a staff made from the stalk of a hemp plant. He does not doubt himself. He does not doubt himself. You do not doubt yourself. That is a false fucking thing. It's not real. Doubt, fear, all that shit, loneliness is not real. Okay? It's a fucking, we are in a simulation. It was created by man. It can't be real, right? Because everything that was created by Source is, right? Like magnetic. That shit ain't magnetic. It's magnetic when you live fear-based. It is. Because we are powerful beings. So if you project that and it's projected onto you, then you could put that energy out there. Now everybody around you in fucking fear. Nah, we ain't living in fear. Caesar Borges can go and fuck himself, okay? Fuck you. You lied to the whole world, you know what I'm saying? And pulled the wool over thousands of generations' eyes. But now we back, okay? We're going to come back into submission, right, to Source, right? Because that's who we submit to. We don't submit to men. You know what I'm saying? We submit to Source, right, within. Submit to your motherfucking self before you submit to that man. Submit to yourself before you submit to your kids. Submit to yourself before you submit to that motherfucking job. How they got more pull on you than you got on yourself? Fuck. That's like me fucking just putting my bank account out there. My bank account number out there. even though our souls a dollar can't buy a soul. A dollar. Not a dollar can't buy a motherfucking soul. Don't listen to what this world tell you. You can't sell your soul. You don't have no control over over that part. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get wrapped up in the wrong shit. And I'm talking to the crosswalkers and the karmics. I ain't talking to my chosen ones, but I'm gonna put it out there. Shit, if you couldn't say it, I said it. If you ain't said it, I said it. If you didn't say it, I said it. Let me keep going because I keep talking shit. He carries a staff made from the stalk of a hemp plant. He does not doubt himself and will deliver a stern warning if you fail to carry out your commitments, especially those made to yourself. That's deep. Sarki is Sarki. You can look him up. Appears to always be surprised when he asks you, who gave you permission to stop believing in yourself? Who gave you permission to stop believing in yourself? Who? Where did that come from? The time is now. This is the sign. I keep saying his name right. Sarki not only has the support of his physical allies, but also that of his ancestral guides, with whom he communes as he sits on the throne. It is time to take a pragmatic approach to your life in order to achieve success. There will always be limitations, but their limit has an end point. Thank you. There will always be limitations, but their limit has an end point. But there's no end on your purpose. If Sarki and the throne show up for you, ask yourself, do I have issues with authority? It's time to speak up and use your voice to help someone like Sarki would. Place your tongue on the roof of your mouth and with your inner voice chant victory, victory, victory in your head for 3 full minutes. Okay, you guys. So I hope that message, fuck that. I know that message resonated with who it needs to resonate with. I ain't living on hope. I don't even know what the fuck hope means. But, that word was always around, so it's just so easy for it to come out. Carry on. Carry on. Look, you got it in the bag, okay? You've been doing the work diligently. I can't say the word. You know what I'm talking about. Diligently. And I just want to say this. If you have been, in a domestic violence relationship, or, if you have been in an abusive relationship, whether that be with relatives, husband, boyfriend, anything, any kind of relationship, whether it be at work and it's abusive, and you are dealing with narcissists, get out, okay? Get out now. If you are going through a physical abuse, you can reach out to me if you need someone to talk to. They have so many different resources where you can get help. You also they have ways where you can get your address to where it's not even shown, where people can't find you. It's just, just look into your community and find ways to help protect yourself, because us chosen ones, we shine and we're so radiant that, those closest to us be the ones that hurt us. So I just really want you guys to protect yourself while you're out there, and know that you are special and that you are priceless, and that they're gonna come for you. You can have all the protection in the spiritual realm. You can have all the protection from your ancestors. Signs come before destruction. That's the thing, and that's where the information from them coming. Those are the signs that they show you, that they give you. You know what I'm saying? And you be aware. It's moments, Listen to them, okay? I'm so tired of cutting on the TV or looking on social media, seeing people being unalived because of them not, oh, well, I don't think he's gonna, unalive me. I don't think my relative will unalive me, or my brother that have mental issues will unalive me. I don't think that, because of the love that's in my heart, and I don't think it would happen because it hasn't happened. That's what you say to yourself, but you psyching yourself out. We have to protect ourselves. It's happening at alarming rates, you guys. Alarming rates. The moment, I don't care how much you love them. Love you first. Love you. I'm talking to my chosen ones. Get out. Because they don't want us spreading the word. They don't want us awakening. This is where the enemy come in at. There is an enemy. It ain't all just for shits and giggles. This shit is real. And they will take your ass out. They'll have somebody close to you do it. That's why the abuse started. To keep you in a box. To keep you small. To keep you in the indoctrination. They don't want you to heal. When I say they, I'm talking about higher forces. Do not want you to heal. So they send things your way. They send negative things your way. And by way of, we have choices. We have the freedom to make choices. To engage or not engage. It ain't that much love in the world. I was in an abusive relationship for 17 years, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all. I was in a relationship, in a marriage with a predator, okay? And when I say predator, I'm talking about a predator of many things. He preyed on people for many different reasons. Especially on women that were, how can I say it? They didn't have, that was, how can I say it? Confidence. They didn't have confidence. And when I met him, I was very confident. I was confident. I was on my game. I was at the top of my game at that point. I was at a high peak in my life. At least that's what I thought. Not in my higher self, but just in the physical world, I was doing my thing, physically. In the material world, I was. And he broke me. He broke me. But let me rephrase that. He tried to break me. He tried his hardest, and he still tried. But he can't no more. It's over. The cycle is closed. He has no control. It's over. Now he has to go off. I had to command him to go off, and I had to do the work to part from that energy. Y'all, it's a process. It takes time. You have to go into that sacred place and into that protected place of healing. And that means moving away from these people, moving away from these narcissistic motherfuckers. Okay? Protect yourself. Protect your children's minds. Because look they did a number on us. They did a fucking number on us, you guys. This shit goes back from lifetime to lifetime to lifetime. What you think you came back for? You came back to get it right. You came back to finish what you didn't get to finish in past lifetimes. That's why the fuck you here. This is why everything is coming up and being shown and being, brought to the forefront. That's why everything is being revealed. We're in the age of Aquarius where the truth is more disturbing than a lie. Know who you are. Know thyself. Know thyself. Love thyself before you love any motherfucker. Any motherfucking body on this motherfucker. Because it's still a war. You still got to be ready to put them motherfucking swords up and fight. You the one who got on that round thing and sharpened them up because you knew war. You knew. War was brought upon you at a young age since you was a child. So you know. Now you know how to fight. Now you know how to move forward in the art of war. You know the now. You know it's a spiritual war. So I'm going to let y'all go because I feel like I'm just rambling on. I love you guys. Thank you for coming to Ashley's Tribes of Well. Okay? Okay, stay up. Stay up, you guys.